Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and today we are going to be discussing Mesozoica, because Mesozoica, which you guys have seen on the channel before, we had a little pre-alpha footage of the game a couple of months ago, is heading into Kickstarter, and it needs your support, obviously. That's what the whole point of a Kickstarter is. Silly. Anyways, the game is heading into Kickstarter today, the 5th of September. Hopefully it is online now when I post this video. If it's not, I will update the link as soon as it is, come back in a few hours or something. Anyway, it will be there soon enough, you'll be able to go on, donate, and support this game, which is possibly the most exciting looking upcoming dinosaur game we have. For those who don't know, who haven't been paying attention and didn't see our last video on Mesozoica, where we had a little play with the game, Mesozoica is essentially the spiritual successor to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, obviously a game that I know and love, and I've played 4 times I think on the channel so far. Obviously a game that most, if not all of you, are a big fan of, and most of us consider to be probably the best dinosaur game ever made. To finally have a, not sequel, but kind of a sequel after all these years is really exciting, and as you can tell as we cycle through some of these model picture thingamajiggies, the amount of work and detail that is going into the game, like Douglas Deus there, and the Rex and everything, the amount of work and detail that goes into the design of some of these frankly quite bizarre creatures is really exciting. We've not had somebody approach dinosaurs with this dedication to realism in such a long time. I know we've got Ark with lots and lots of models and stuff like that, but in terms of the scientific, realistic approach, Mesozoica is going above and beyond the call of duty. And I'm about to donate personally. As soon as the Kickstarter goes on, you will see. I'm going to talk about a couple of the rewards in a minute. I don't want to blabber on too long. I'm going to show you the trailer for Mesozoica at the end of this video, so if you just stick around, once I've done blabbering on, you'll see the full trailer, which is pretty good. It gives you a nice sense of idea what is going to happen in the actual game itself and why you guys should be excited, but I'm pretty sure you're all going to be blowing excited already. Yeah, if we just close it off. So I'm going to highlight 3 Kickstarter rewards in particular, because at the end of the day, you want to get something for your Kickstarter money, right? You want to get something back. I know you're getting the game and you're supporting the game developers. It always feels a little weird saying, oh, go support this game, blah blah, because Kickstarter projects do fail sometimes, and I want to make this clear now. Whilst I'm personally supporting Mesozoica, the developers have already animated, rigged, designed 40 plus dinosaurs into the game, blah blah blah. There's every reason to think this game will succeed. I'm fully confident in that. But as with every Kickstarter game, it is worth noting before you go in that Kickstarter treats donations as donations. There's no guarantee you will get the game at the end of it. It's very likely to happen. I can't stress that enough. But I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. There's always a little chance. You never know. But I'm personally going to be supporting it at the maximum level, and you should see that go soon enough. Anyways, we're going to talk about the first one. Boop! Your name will be given to one of the many visitor models that will tour your island in-game. This was one of the lower tier awards. I just think this is quite a cool idea. I can have a little BestInSlot, well, probably not a BestInSlot, but a little Connor walking around my park, getting eaten by the T-Rexes and stuff. That's a really cool idea. I like that. That's one of the lower ones. That'll be accessible to quite a lot of you guys, so definitely have a look at that one. The next two I'm going to show you are going to be high tier awards. I think the top tier is $650. That'll be... I'm actually not showing you guys that one, but still. Next up we have work with the development team and design an animal skin that will be in the game. Again, another really cool idea. If there's a creature already released that we've seen from Mesozoica, let's say triceratops, or that thing that I can't remember. Let's go back to our choice. Let's say I really wanted a red triceratops, and they weren't planning to put one in the game. I'm just going to do this myself, because I'm a professional photoshopper, don't you know? And then I could work with the team and we could design a vaguely pink triceratops and put it in. That's too pink. Why is it pink? Yes! And we could put it into the game, and that is a really cool opportunity to have something in this game that... Why am I not on the team? I am clearly exceptionally professional at this. Nearly. Mesozoica devs, if you're watching this is obviously a great idea, so, you know, get on it. Oh no, I missed the foot. So again, if this is one of the high tier awards, this is a few $100 or $150 or something like that. You'll see all of this on the Kickstarter. I'm just trying to highlight some of the cooler stuff now. Again, if there's a particular skin you really wanted to have in the game, like there's a T-Rex one that's kind of got like a skull on its face kind of thing going on, it's really cool. The opportunity to get that in game is one of the ones I'm really looking forward to. Not quite as much as the final one though. Boop. Prehistoric creature selection, in-game exclusive prehistoric skin, exclusive in-game helicopter model, both cool, scout the developers, pretty cool, but most importantly, choose an animal that will be in Mesozoica. If there is a dinosaur or prehistoric creature that you desperately want to see in the game but you think is getting overlooked or isn't going to be picked, because even though there's going to be like 50 plus creatures in the game, the fact is there's quite a lot of prehistoric creatures out there. So personally, if let's say giant sloths aren't in the game, maybe you can head that way. Maybe I can suggest that they get put into the game, you know? Maybe that could be a thing. I am personally going, I think this is the maximum tier, there may be one above this, but I can't remember what's on it, because I'm a professional YouTuber. But I'm definitely going for this one. Personally, it is a limited slot for fairly obvious reasons. The limited fairly limited slot for obvious reasons, otherwise a million people could all request creatures and the game would never ever come out. I believe... So let's talk about the Kickstarter just for a second, and then I'll show you guys the trailer, which will just... we'll leave my beautiful triceratops up, because it's so professional. Is that covered? Oh, it's not covered all the way. Come on, BestInSlot. It's like a job interview this. I need to be better. I need to be better. Am I good? I think we're good. Right. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, there's always a bit of a warning with Kickstarter, but given the amount of work they've put into this already, and the dedication they've shown, the models, blah, 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 this is one Kickstarter I would personally be very... bloody hell, I keep missing bits. I'd be very confident of backing personally, and that's why I am. I don't back many Kickstarters. This is one I feel confident in now, and I suggest you guys can feel confident in it. I don't want to necessarily say that, but I would suggest you guys can feel like this is a Kickstarter, the game is going to come out. You know, we've already had the game in our hands to an extent. I've had a little play with it, and it's looking great so far, so there's that. Lots of rewards to choose from. Watch the trailer, it kind of gives you an idea if you don't already know all about it, but you should if you've been paying attention to the channel and the Mesozoica Facebook. And the Mesozoica Facebook is worth paying attention to because they upload lots of this stuff, like all these little pictures, which is where I stole all of these from, basically. I was going to say something else, but I can't for the life of me remember. I'm just really excited. Obviously, one of the main benefits of Kickstarter, and what I've heard from the actual Kickstarter page, it's basically going to allow them to, the people who are working on Mesozoica are going to do this full time for the next 9 months. The goal is 50,000, which I think is actually quite low for a game these days. But considering how many models they've already done, considering it's a small indie project, that's obviously makes perfect sense. I'm just saying that it's definitely reachable. I'll be very disappointed, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't manage that. I'm putting in like a 20 of it alone. I'm pretty sure you guys can manage the other 19th. And obviously there's stretch goals and stuff like that for extra aquatic zones and all this kind of jazz. Very cool stuff. But let's just hit that 50k, eh? We will update again in a couple of weeks and do our progress kind of thingamajiggy. And let's, basically, guys, let's... That's not really what I wanted to say there. Let's get this game off the ground, shall we? We need more cool dinosaur games like this. We need ones that are original, that have dedication to scientific accuracy, that give really cool models. Hint, hint. That look like that. Hint, hint, hi, Mesa Painter. I'm joking. And, yeah, it's just, go support it. I'm doing it, you should do it. It's a cool, all the cool kids are doing it. Is that English? All the cool kids are doing it. It's really late, guys. Yeah, I'm going to show you the trailer now. Enjoy. And then check the link below for the Kickstarter. If there is no link below, the Kickstarter isn't quite up yet. If I can find an official time for the Kickstarter, I'll put that in the description. You guys will be able to come back and check the link at a later date. Either way, by the start of the 6th, if you come back onto this video, the Kickstarter link will be there. I've prattled on for far longer than I intended to. I just want to try one more thing. What would the blue one look like? I like blue. I'm a big fan of blue. I'm actually not a big fan of red, so that's so much better. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. Bit of orange, just on the head, okay? See, you can tell I'm a professional, can't you? It's just... No, I'm not going to do... I will get really distracted and actually want to do this properly. Okay, stick around for the trailer, and I shall see you lovely folks later.
Tried and true. Amusement park simulators have never failed to amaze, even at the most basic level. What if the levels were advanced, though? What if the next time you played a tycoon simulator, it felt different? Mesozoica offers everything and more. What is expected is given, and what is desired is offered. In the vein of games long past, This is a prehistoric adventure that can never be played the same way twice. 3 amazing perspectives. The classic Tycoon mode, Human mode, and Creature mode. Want to play through 2 different amazing quest systems and embrace the rivalry of the 3 companies? You can. Or reject it all and play with no holds barred. With over 50 confirmed animals and plenty more on the way, so many have already been modeled, rendered, and animated. An amazing musical score has been created to accompany these dinosaurs by the award-winning Nick Rivera. With excellent voices collected for the creatures from exotic bird, alligator, and elephant sanctuaries, Mesozoica aims to deliver. What is expected is given. What is desired is offered. There will always be more, and that is where the fans come in. That is where you come in. The only way to give the fans what they deserve is if we have the ability to do so. We may be the carpenters of this game, but you are the architects. The power is in your hands to make this a reality. Mesozoica, what will you build?